So here we are in IBC 2016. I'm speaking with Simon Clifford from Cogent Technologies, who's the Director of Sales and Marketing. So welcome to IBC.
Thank you, Peter.
Great. So I wonder if, first of all, you could just explain Cogent and the structure of Cogent Technologies.
Indeed.
And how the company works.
Certainly. We're a 5-year young company. We have offices in the United Kingdom and in Beijing and Shanghai in China. We focus on 3 core technologies. That's microwave transmission, satellite transmission, and more latterly bonded cellular IP transmission.
Yes, that's pretty interesting. I understand that you have quite an interesting case study which has just finished with the G20 in Guangzhou.
Hangzhou.
Hangzhou.
Absolutely, yes, that's correct. Just last week. Yeah. We were asked by CCTV News in China to support them with their news coverage of the G20 Summit. It involved a total of 7 of our Camcaster IP bonded cellular transmitters, which clip onto a camera, and 11 of our belt clip bodycaster transmitters. They were used in the field in Hangzhou, and they provided 3 services. They provided live news back to CCTV Beijing servers, and they provided the same live news clips but for social media for CCTV Facebook and CCTV's own news website or news site. It used throughout H.264 encoding, high definition. It was exclusively used by CCTV. They didn't use any other LTE products for the duration. And we even did some customization of the encoding and the file transfer specifically for their requirements.
So I've, let's say, followed you since the 5 years you've been, let's say, in operations. And if you could explain the products that you've been coming out with since you started.
Certainly, happy to. Our first product, going back over those 5 years, was a product called the Nanosat. The Nanosat was a compact KU band uplink terminal, fully motorized and fully automated, designed so that it could be carried by one person, with IATA compliant packaging, 2 cases, anywhere in the world. And when you arrived, so long as you had a camera and a mic, power, and you could see a KU satellite, you were set to go. Again, high definition, H.264 encoding and DVB-S2 modulation, and it proved to be very popular. Over the 5 years now, I think we have sold something like 130 terminals.
Wow, that's quite interesting. And in terms of the case studies and the projects you've done, you've been involved with the Pope, I understand.
Yes, the Pope visited Mexico, I think it was in March of this year, and again, the same Camcaster product, the bonded cellular IP transfer product, was used to cover all of the Pope's visit to Mexico by Channel 11, Canal 11 in Mexico. It performed so well, we actually got a papal acknowledgement for our support of the visit, which is something I really treasure.
Yes, yeah, I can imagine. And where do you see the technology moving from here onwards?
It's a very interesting topic point and probably something we can't do in a short piece, but I think there's room for coax and Ethernet cable in the future. I don't think it's going to be an either-or thing. I think there will always be the need for wireless in some way, shape or form, and if a public network is not strong enough, robust enough to provide a must-carry feed, I always feel that there'll be some need for a licensed private channel for the broadcasters to operate on to maintain that robustness of contribution.
Yes, absolutely. And okay, you look at the trends, and there's new sports coming up with UHD and stuff like that. Are you getting prepared for the higher bandwidth required, or working with those higher bandwidth signals?
UHD is a big push, less so for news, but very much for sport, as you say. And absolutely, our H.265 encoder products are coming online nicely, and we will migrate from H.264 to H.265 over the next few months.
Fantastic. So I was around your booth the other day or yesterday, and you were quite busy. So certainly wish you the best of luck for the rest of IBC this year.
Many thanks, Peter.
Okay. Thank you, Simon.